Hey guys, Crispin Sanford here again, pre-season 1, episode 8. In this episode we're going to be covering distribution and exhibition. Some people might discuss these things separately. You also will see them discussed together. It's quite common because the two work very much together when it comes to the whole, all of the different stages of filmmaking. These two kind of are considered one stage because they very much involve each other. Basically, you in post-production, you put together all the elements, all of the various parts, the rendered film in its final version, music and effects tracks, press packets. There's a whole host of items that you must deliver. But when those movies are then sent out, prints made to be exhibited, when you've got DVDs made, when you have the version that goes on to Amazon or iTunes or Netflix, etc. All of these different things. This is now going to be distributed to the various people that will exhibit your film, and sometimes that's staggered, that's staged, right? Or there are stages in that even, right? So there's the theatrical release, then there's going to be, it's going to be hotels, and it's going to be on pay-per-view. Or some paid-for platform, and then there's going to be the various other versions as well, where it's released on DVD, and there are going to be specials. There's going to be the Blu-ray edition, so all those different things, and that's really what we're talking about. We make sure that all of the advertising materials, print media, promotional efforts, film festivals, and etc. May well be a part of this specific film festivals into a lineup to the release, right? So that's usually pretty major festivals, or sort of a major part of a festival, like a gala performance, or a world premiere or premiere. But this is the stage essentially when you're letting people know about the movie and letting them see it. So, like post-production, this may start earlier, right? Then it doesn't just start at the soon as post-production ends, right? It actually begins earlier than that, because you're obviously going to want to advertise, you're going to want to have promotional things going on, you're going to have teasers that are made available, and this is all part of ensuring that you get the message out and that you let people know in relationship to certain platforms, obviously, in your coming to a cinema near you, or coming to Netflix, right? There's a lot of these efforts that are made, that occur even during principal photography and definitely post-production in the lead up to. But we consider it obviously a separate stage, and we consider it in its general sequence as the thing that occurs after post-production, because obviously that's when it's going to be exhibited. Can't be exhibited until it's made. There are one of the reasons why distribution and exhibition is considered similar, I think you might have already clued in, is that the different distribution points and the ways in which you advertise and promote, right, are a part of ultimately where you're going to exhibit that film and when it's going to be exhibited. So they're very much tied together. They very much work together. I mean, I've kind of said that. And the next stage, and again, this to a certain degree, these cover over each other. So the next stage and the next show is going to be about public events and public activities. But there is a distinct difference between when you have a premiere of your film at Sundance or the Toronto Film Festival in the lead up to releasing your movie, and then when you have a special screening at the Newport Beach Film Festival, or you have an anniversary screening, or you have maybe some kind of annual event. It's a special event in keeping with the movie. I know I have a friend who owns a bowling alley, and it was Napoleon Hill had a scene there, So, you know, I've talked to him about putting on a special event, but we'll get into that in the next episode. But that's it from me on this episode on post-production. Okay, guys, all the best. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Get those films written. Stay true to your message. Stay true to yourself, and look forward to seeing you on the film shoot.